90% of people in China own a home. 65% of Americans own a home. If that's not weird to you, it should be. China is an authoritarian country with a command economy whose leading party calls itself the Communist Party of China. And yet Chinese people have more private property than Americans, despite it kind of being America's brand. You know, the United States is supposed to be the country where if you work hard and you save your money and you're frugal and you pull yourself up by your bootstraps, you can have that little home with the white picket fence in the front yard. It's not really like that anymore. I know that this has been said and it's been talked to death, but homes are unaffordable. And the Chinese are able to have homes. There's too many homes in China. In fact, they can't even fill them all. I think, I don't want to be misunderstood here. I am not a fan of Xi Jinping. I'm not a fan of the CCP. I'm not a fan of China in general. I like the Chinese culture. I like Chinese people. I don't like their government. But if you can't look at that fact and be startled and be a little shook up by it and consider what has gone wrong with our economy, then you're just living in a comfortable lie. You're telling yourself it's not a big deal. That is a big deal. We need to do something to make homes more affordable in America. We need to do something to make it easier for Americans to purchase homes. That is what our culture promises. That is what our nation is about. And we're being outperformed in our own game by a country that is the total antithesis of who we say we are.